That was a hard-fought game right there. We had composure, resilience right there. We showed it. We played how many ever quarters it takes us here at the University of Georgia.
What did you learn about your quarterback today?
As y'all can see, the whole team behind him. He never let any of the score phase him. Defense kind of started off really slow, but it never phased him. He always came back ready with a plan, ready to attack. As you can see, none of the dogs.
What happened? Take me through the first quarter where Tennessee came out. They were hitting on a lot. Then you shut them down for a couple quarters after that. What were the adjustments y'all made on defense?
It's just how the offense goes. They're very tempo offense. They start off hot every game. Watching me, this is a team that start off very hot. But once you get to the sideline and you see what they're doing, they run the same couple of plays. You see the adjustments you got to make with your team. You go over there, watch it, and you just get things done. We just couldn't let the team down in this big game.
You came up with an interception. Take me through that play and just what y'all did to confuse Aguilar there for a couple.
They ran that play. I don't know if I got a deflection for it, but they ran that play like one of my third down stops. They ran that same play. They ran it again. I just knew the play was coming, so I just kind of jumped it a little bit. The ball was just right there to me, so I kind of got lucky on that.
Where were you when they missed the field goal? What was your reaction?
I was nervous. I was really nervous, but that's a hard kick right there for any kicker in the world. So once I seen the ball kind of go 5 wide, right, I just ran straight to the defensive side and I was telling them, let's get a stop right here. Let's get a stop because I know every time once you get a stop, our two offense is going to be ready to score.
What does this pretty win say about you?
We hungry. We hungry. We determined. Last year, like we said, we lost some sugar, but we're trying to go all the way this year. So we just got to keep stacking every week, week by week, and just keep getting better.
You're on the sideline when Gunner throws that touchdown to London on 4th and 7. What's the sideline's reaction? What was your reaction when they?
That was a big play right there. That saved us in the game right there. They just practice that in practice. We go over that all week. They work on that. Them two big time players right there for us. They just do what they do. Play ball players, make plays.
What was the mindset of the defense going into that overtime? You come up with a 3 and out, force a field goal that ends up letting y'all win it for the touchdown.
Overtime?
Yeah.
We usually knew we got to get a stop. Offense is saving us. Offense get us out of hard situations. And we just knew we had to make a stop for them. Everybody came in the field and just told them we got them right there.
What was the messaging on the sideline during the game when they continued to hit explosive? You guys sort of staying in that game and just trying to keep making plays?
Composure. There was nothing there. It's something we were just killing ourselves. So we just kind of told ourselves to stay composed. Coach Mark on the sideline always make sure we calm down, stay composed. Just look at our keys and everybody just trust each other and do your job. Kind of that the game.
KJ, big plays from Goodell throughout this game. How big was he?
I'm proud of Joe, man. Joe came a long way this week. He been practicing his tail off this week. Joe just a hard worker. He dedicated. He loves his teammates. Just seeing him out there making them big hits out there and that big, I was just full of excitement. Just really happy for Joe.
I took one more question for KJ. The offense is running the ball well and sustaining drives with physicality. Obviously, that gives you guys some rest, but what does it do for the team's mindset to be able to watch the offense be that physical?
It's great. Tuesdays and after we practice that. Stop playing Tuesday. We go at it. This year we're gonna run the ball. Defense gonna stop the run, so that's something we preach here at our team. Just seeing them guys going out and do what we said we're gonna do. It's awesome for them for sure.
KJ, thank you.
Dick.